Hey everybody, how you doing? I'm Dr. Boyce Watkins from BlackKeysToGreatness.com. Now, I am an entrepreneur, which you might know. I run my own business. I do my own thing, and I want to tell you, I cannot overemphasize, I cannot overstate, I cannot possibly even find the words to explain to you how much better my life was once I worked for myself. As a black man, being free was literally the most critical decision I've ever made in my life. It was the most beneficial decision I've ever made in my life. It's made me happier than I've ever been in my life. I love the fact that I can structure my life the way I want to structure it. I find that that's an important key to happiness because when you can structure your life the way you want it, what happens is you are able to make sure your life fits with your preference, like perfectly, like a hand in a glove. When somebody else is structuring your life, then it doesn't fit like a hand in a glove. Because what are the odds that two things are just going to fit perfectly if one person's designing one side and the other person's designing the other? So what happens is most of us go through life and we live lives where we are where our life is controlled by another person. Somebody else decides when we get up, when we go to sleep. Somebody else decides, when we get to eat. They get to decide when we go on vacation, where we live, how much money we make, what's going to be important to us and what's not. That's not really natural. That's not really the way you're supposed to live. And so, one of the reasons I'm a big advocate for entrepreneurship is not just because of the money. The money is that's a side benefit. The money actually comes faster when you're doing what you love, when you're happier. Because when you're happier and you're doing what you love, you do more of it and you do it better. You understand? So just think about sex. When you're happy, when you have sex, you're happy. So you probably just keep going, right? So, or you try it again, you do it again, right? Or eating ice cream or whatever, right? So ultimately, when you're happy doing what you're doing, you're going to be better at it. When you're better at it, you can find more ways to make money. So the money is a given. The best part to me, I have found, is being able to structure my life the way I want, so that everything I do can be in sync with who I am and where I want to be in the life I want to live. So if it's time for me to sleep, I just go in the bedroom and go to sleep. That's much better than feeling like it's your body saying, "Okay, it's time to go to sleep," and you say, "Oh man, I can't. I got to work another 5 hours." You understand? So what if I can help you understand the importance of learning entrepreneurship. I hope that you'll listen to me on this. Working for yourself is the best feeling in the world. I don't know a single person who's ever went to work for themselves and then said, "Ooh, I'm tired of being my own boss. I think I want to go work for the corporation again." Most people don't do that. Sometimes, every now and then, I'll see somebody that has to go back for the money. But a lot of times, I'll see people who are still struggling, who might be struggling financially, and they say, the money is not what it used to be, but I'm so much happier. I ain't going back. So choose freedom, choose that flexibility. That will make a big difference in your life. Well, I'm Dr. Boyce Watkins from BlackKeysToGreatness.com. Until we meet again, please stay strong, be blessed, and be educated. I am gone. Peace.